Hi everyone. So today we'll be taking down my son's hair. We've played and he's gotten wet in it with his hair. So we're just going to be taking it down. I'm just showing you what his hair looks like before. I have already started to take down the other side, but I'm just kind of showing you the process for a beginner. So it's going to be for someone who, I'm just taking the rubber band out right there. But this is for someone who doesn't really know how to do it. There's two different ways you can do it with your fingers, which is what I'm going to do here on the first one. And I'm just going to take my hands and kind of spread it apart and kind of work through it. I'm going to run my fingernail down the middle of the braid, which will allow for me to kind of make it loose. So you'll see me doing that throughout the duration of this particular braid. And I'm just showing you what the braid looks like and how I run my fingernail down the middle of it. So you can watch that. Now with the next one, I'm going to use my comb. I like this comb. It has pretty sharp teeth on there. So I'm just going to take this comb and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I would do with my finger with the comb. Sometimes people are taking hair down and they may not have nails, or they may not be able to get the gist of how to do it with your fingers. So you can take a comb. It needs to be a fine tooth comb or a rat tail comb. You're going to take that comb and you're also just going to run that down the middle of the braid. Another way that you can do it is gently comb it's almost like you're combing the braid out, and you can use the comb to kind of get under the braid to pull it apart. For me, it works better to use my hands, so I'm going to use my hands. My son is watching TV, and so you're going to see him try to move my hand out the way so he can watch his show. This braid is a braid that is like a design. It's not just your simple straight back braid. They do crisscross each other. So if I'm going to take this braid out, I'm always going to look for the one that's on top, whichever braid is on top, and I'll start with that braid. after I take their hair down, my children's hair down or anyone's hair down, I will give them a head massage just to kind of stimulate their scalp from being in the braids, however long they were in the braids. And so I'm just kind of pulling my son's hair apart gently and massaging his scalp. And we'll probably wash it and style it later, but this was just the takedown. I will have to cut his undercut. That's another video.